Hey, everybody. Today we are talking about optimizing your spirituality. And this is part of our optimizing series. So if you're just joining us today, you want to go back and listen to the last couple of episodes about optimization and the next few as well. So today we are talking about optimizing your spirituality and what that means. So stick around. You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
All right, before we get into it, I want to start off by giving you the definition of optimize. Optimize means to make the best or the most effective use of a situation, an opportunity, or a resource. And so when it comes to optimizing your spirituality, what we're talking about is becoming a better version of yourself and becoming closer to whatever that spirituality journey is for you. And why is that important as an entrepreneur? Well, spirituality, I believe, is just as important as the action steps that go along with what you're doing. Not only are we having a masculine and feminine balance of energy here, but also mindset. Mindset's so important. We have to understand that we're doing things for other people. We are in business to help others. Spirituality has a lot to do with that. And also our mindset, what we think, what we believe, what we feel, that's what becomes the actions. So when it comes to running a successful business, you have to be in the right mindset in order to achieve that. And spirituality, to me, is basically lifting up our ability, our capacity to see beyond ourselves. And that also includes into our future, to be able to create our own future and to manifest what we truly desire. So I'm very connected to spirituality, and I think it is an important component to your business journey. So today I want to talk about optimizing it because I want to make the best of or the most effective use of your spirituality so you can grow and be bigger, faster, and have more success in your life. Basically, to optimize your spirituality is to optimize your life. It's all connected, mind, body, spirit. We've got to keep it all connected. So let's focus today on this episode of spirituality. Now, the first thing is to get quiet. Getting quiet means that you have more opportunity to listen. Listen to things outside of yourself, what people say, maybe the sounds of nature, and also to listen within yourself. What are you telling yourself? What are you hiding from yourself or trying to push down and pretend you're not hearing that? Look inside and explore. Explore your inner self. Get quiet. How do we do that? Meditation. You can sit silently and just think. You can meditate. You can do a guided meditation on YouTube. There's millions of those. Just solitude, being alone, without the chaos and the drama and the noise and the rustle, hustle, bustle, without being with friends, just you. You can journal, get a nice journal, talk about, write out your feelings, or just if you don't know where to start with what you're grateful for. We'll get into that later. Or just write about what happened today. How are you feeling? What does get quiet mean? It means silence. It means prayer for some of us. Pray. If that's where you feel your energy goes best, pray. If you rather write, journal. If you rather think, meditate. Pick what works for you. Don't have to do all of these things. And then evaluation. That's self-evaluation. Did something happen the other day in the kitchen with your spouse that you've been feeling really crappy about for the last 3 days? Evaluate. What went wrong there? How can I make this better? Did we resolve things? Evaluate. Oh, I don't have any customers this week. Why is that? What can I change? How can I do better? Evaluate. It happens in silence, and that is get quiet. Number 2, other people. Spirituality is basically that there is this source energy, and we are all an extension of that. We are all connected to that source, each and every one of us. So when we connect with others, we are also connecting with our spirituality because each and every one of us has that connection. So if you want to spend more time out, maybe you're more extroverted, in this category, I'd say regularly go hang out with your friends and family. Go out to dinners, go out to parties, plan things, spend time with each other, sit on the couch together, go to each other's houses, invite each other over. It also means give to others What you have does not need to be only yours. We are all connected. Everyone has needs and desires and wants. If you can give to others, it's such a beautiful thing to do. It makes you feel good. It lifts you up. It connects you spiritually. Spend less time with people who don't lift you up, and also spend more time with people who do. This is all in the category of others, and this lifts you up spiritually because then you are happier, you have a more positive life, things are going on that everyone around you is excited about. It lifts you up. It literally lifts you up. And I think of spirituality as being lifted up. Another one in this category is be open and honest with others. And we all struggle with this on varying levels. But the truth is, if we can just go back to the basics, raw energy, emotion, what does that person need right now? What do they need to hear? How can I help them? Be open and honest. It makes things run more smoothly. And we can always be a work in progress. We can always work on this. Luck doesn't exist. What you believe about your business is what you will attract. How you feel about receiving money through your services is going to directly influence your sales. Join me for my new program, Client Abundance, where I will teach you how to attract an abundance of new clients. We will be using energy and alignment, as well as practical marketing strategy to get you what you want. abundancestrategy.com/clients. And the last thing in this category is to practice forgiveness. Now, I put this in the others category because in order to forgive, we do have to incorporate another person or party into that equation because we're forgiving someone. But honestly, forgiveness is also for ourselves to release that tension and that pain and that anger that we are holding on to. We release it and we become more spiritually connected. But at the same time, someone who needs to hear that you forgive them, it is such a healing to actually get that forgiveness. So when you practice forgiveness, you are giving that to others. You are giving that feeling and that experience and that opportunity for others to release their tension and open up and relax. And it also is very healing to know that you've both done that and shared that together. And whatever happens on the other end of that is what happens. Whether you fix things or you don't, but just having the ability to practice forgiveness is very healing. All right, the next category is gratitude. Practice gratitude. And what I mean is, at every single moment that you can, think of something that you are grateful for. Make that a habit. Turn that into your ritual. That is your practice. Every time you can, write down what you're thankful for. Say what you're thankful for. Think about what you're thankful for. Smile while you're thinking about what you're thankful for. If you woke up tomorrow and you only had the things that you were grateful for today, you were only able to touch, feel, smell, talk to, hold, look at, hear, if I didn't say that one already, only what you were thankful for today, what would you have with you? Let's pretend we're in tomorrow and you only have what you were thankful for right now, today. What would you be standing with tomorrow? Would you have the clothes on your back? Would you have food to eat? Would your family be around? Would your business be thriving? Show gratitude, practice gratitude, become gratitude. That lifts you up, that optimizes your spirituality. Optimization is taking advantage and using to your advantage everything that is available to you, all the things that are possible. And gratitude is an option. So check off the box and you have optimized your spirituality. And also in this category, I put creative expression. It didn't really fit anywhere else. I really wanted it here. Being expressive, whether that is with your imagination, whether it's through dance, whether it's through art, whether it's through song, maybe it's through writing, maybe it's through karate, maybe it's through cooking. Your creative expression is your spice of life. It is your flavor. Nobody else has the same combination. It's lovely when we find other people who share similar combinations or parts of our combinations, but no one is here like you. So I put this under gratitude because creative expression somehow feels like gratitude. You exist in your dimensional way because of all the boxes that you check off, all your creative expressions, what makes you you. So there is like this gratitude that's there even if you don't think about it. All right, our last category for optimizing your spirituality is, you guys already know I'm going to say this, action. I'm all about taking action. We can think, we can feel, we can listen to this podcast, we can go, oh yeah, that's cool, and do nothing. Or we can go, oh my goodness, yes, let's do it. And you're making changes. So in the action category, I said spiritual retreats. If you're surrounded by everybody else who's lifting their spirituality, you will also have that experience, and you'll make friends or be surrounded by people who want the same things as you. Everyone is there to optimize their spirituality. So take action, go to a spiritual retreat or a spiritual gathering. Also, whatever makes you feel inspired, tap into that. If you know that you feel inspired after listening to a personal development book or a business development book on Audible, and that's what sparks some creativity, then immediately go to the computer and start jotting down your notes or write down in your journal or start creating something. That's what I do. When I feel that sense of inspiration, it gives me energy to move and to go. So what gives you inspiration? Find it and keep it close. That's an action step. Also, to learn something new every day. Learning is wonderful. I know I say you can't always learn. You got to take action. Yes, you do have to take action, but that doesn't mean the learning ever stops. The learning keeps going, but we're not just absorbing information like a sponge. We're learning, but we're doing as well. So learn something new every day. You only have limited time here on this earth. Make the most of it. Optimization. So learn something new every day. And also understand that growth is not just something that we listen to on a podcast. Growth is the action. The growth happens in the action step. So if we're trying to grow and we're trying to become a better version of ourselves, then you have to take that action, because spirituality doesn't grow on its own. It is an active movement forward that is driven by you. And also just take some of the pressure off. This is an action step, but take the pressure off by knowing that just like growing your business, just like motherhood, just like going through your teenage years, just like anything, spirituality is a journey. So know that as you go through this journey, there will be times where you get frustrated or you get confused, or you're just not sure of what direction you're going in, and you want to just reassess. That's why in the first category of getting quiet, I put evaluate. It's okay to reassess, to recalibrate the direction that you're going in, to pivot or shift or whatever you want to call it. It is okay. And I give you permission to do that because it is actually something that you must do. So give yourself the permission, not that you needed mine, to recognize that this is a journey and you can change your mind and you can make your choice and you can optimize your spirituality by the act of changing your mind and making your choice as well. All right. I hope this helps. Go optimize your spirituality, and I'll see you in the next episode for another episode about optimizing in our optimizing series. Talk to you soon. How you feel about receiving money through your services is going to directly influence your sales. Join me for my new program, Client Abundance. It's all about expanding your business by energetically and strategically getting more clients. Guided by energy and alignment, as well as practical strategy behind putting what you need in place to attract abundance, Client Abundance is a live program delivered over 4 weeks for coaches and healers. We start next week. Get yourself registered at abundancestrategy.com/clients. See you there.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Hey, coaches and healers, it's time to feel supported in your business. Head on over to our free community to get access to my best resources for free. I'm talking marketing tips, business strategy, feedback, and so much more. Join now at magneticmarketingmastermind.com. See you there.